Welcome to our Google Plus mLearning Demofest Hangout. I'm Holly Creel, the Demofest General Operations Manager and referee. The goal of our Hangout today is to talk with past presenters from both Demofest and Solution Fest to learn how submitting your project can be easy and participating in this year's new mLearning Demofest can be a lot of fun. So I'd like to introduce my guests today. Today we have Pooja Jaisingh, who is the eLearning Evangelist from Adobe Systems. She's going to be talking about her demo, Captivate Customer Service Team Training. We also have Nick Floro, who is the president of Sealworks Interactive Studios, and he's going to be talking about his demo, Educational Impacts Project-Based Learning. Rhonda Kitchens, who's the eLearning Librarian at the State College of Florida, is going to talk about what you can teach in 60 seconds using PTCH. And then David Kelly is our program director here at the eLearning Guild. So Pooja, can you tell us a little bit about your demo?
Sure. So this demo was created actually for the Captivate customer support team, and this was specially devised for people who are newly joining the team and they want to learn how to interact with the e-learning folks. So the people who join the company as a part of that team know how to interact with the other type of customers, but not specifically related to e-learning. So just to have that emotional connect with the customers they're going to have, we had these scenario snippets where we had near real life experiences that they can have and respond to the customers accordingly. So it was a fun project apt for this fun event.
Awesome. All right. And Nick, can you tell me a little bit about your demo, Educational Impacts Project-Based Learning?
Sure. Basically, we were demonstrating a new product that we had developed with Educational Impact that helps teachers with professional development. And one of the great things that I loved about participating in the event was just all the feedback that we got from the attendees and just learning from that. It was really a lot of fun.
Cool. All right, Rhonda, can you tell me a little bit about your demo that you presented at Solution Fest, what you can teach in 60 seconds using PTCH?
Absolutely. It started out as a faculty development project where I taught a class. We've noticed that our students really fall off in about a minute and a half when they're looking at some of our screencasts and other video tutorials. And in July of last year, DreamWorks came out with a product called Pitch. It's a free app that works on the iPhone, the iPad, and it is coming to the Droid soon. But I did a class and I challenged them all to show me what they could teach in 60 seconds, and it became really amazing because there's quite a variety of things you can do, and it ended up having application for putting the app in students' hands as well to teach. So it was really a great interaction talking to people what they could also do with it and teach in 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Great. So what initially sparked your interest in Demofest or Solution Fest?
I thought it was interesting when I saw the item, and I really wanted to see how many more places I could share this product because it's excellent, it's free, it really takes your mind and makes you really think what is essential when you're trying to demonstrate something or tell someone, and they can see it on their telephone, they can see it on the screen, they can see it on their phone in their hand, they can put it together in less than 10 seconds, and it's a full multimedia piece. So it's really quite interesting.
Cool. And then Nick, what initially sparked your interest in Demofest? I know that you have been coming several times, but what got you hooked at the beginning?
I think it was a great opportunity just to demonstrate and show off some of the things that we were doing. We participated a couple of times in the event, and it was really, I love the feedback, especially that we get from the attendees and just kind of the excitement that they show in the demonstration. I actually got to see Rhonda's app at the conference, and that was also a great opportunity because you see what others are doing, and I was really blown away by that, what they had done within the university. So I got all excited, and we're looking at maybe how we can use that type of app within what we're doing too. So not only is it a way to get feedback from others, showing off what you did, but it's a great opportunity to attend and learn and see, no matter how big or small your team is. It's just such an amazing opportunity, and you got to attend.
And Pooja, what initially sparked your interest?
So it's always interesting to showcase your products to like-minded people. So if you're working in a company where people essentially are not, all of them are not instructional designers or e-learning developers, there's usually a small team. So it's nice to meet so many people who are from the same field and have the same interest, and getting that small nod saying that yes, whatever you have done is right is really, really great experience. So yes, that was the initial thing that sparked my interest.
Oh, awesome. All right. Well, Qualcomm will be sponsoring mLearning Demofest 2013. David, this is the first time we've held a Demofest at mLearnCon. Can you tell us what attendees can expect that will be different?
Sure. Well, the Demofest and Solution Fest format that we've used in the past has always been very popular. So what you can expect to see is to have that adapted for the mobile environment. Instead of just having a laptop out there, you'll actually be able to have people showing things on the actual devices. You'll have a smartphone, you'll have a tablet out there, and you'll actually be able to experience it just as the users will. You might also have some people who come who actually have the laptop there so that you can see the software that was used to develop it. It's everything that we've loved about Demofest and Solution Fest tailored for the mobile environment.
Awesome. And what excites you about being in a room filled with mLearning projects and examples?
Well, for me, one of the things that's very exciting about it is we're at a point now where everyone's going to be able to show their work. You know, we've been talking about mLearning for a while, and for a lot of companies, mLearning is still new, and they're taking their first steps into it. But for a lot of people, they've been in this space before. They're starting to play in this space, and now we have an opportunity where people can show that work, and they are able to not only get feedback and continue their learning through the feedback that they get from their peers, but they're now showing examples for people who are just starting out that they can see things that can move them forward.
Awesome. And Pooja, what excites you about being in a room filled with mLearning projects and examples?
Yeah, I completely agree with David here, because we've been talking and listening about mLearning, but there are very few examples in the market that you can see how it is implemented. So it'll be fun to see people, getting their small little examples of how they have implemented it in their organization, and we can get some nice ideas on how we can take it forward.
Awesome. And Nick, what are you excited about seeing here and being in a room filled with mLearning projects and examples?
Yeah, I think one of the amazing opportunities we have in participating again is that you can go up to one of the presenters and ask them a question about, what did they learn or what did they do wrong, and you can learn from those mistakes or, skip those hurdles, so it makes it a lot easier for you to get to your launch date. So again, it's just an amazing opportunity, and you need to take advantage of it.
Yeah. And Rhonda, what would excite you about being in a room filled with this sort of mLearning examples?
Just the vast amount of perspective and the things that you just really don't think about bringing in and mishmashing all together into one product. Like, how are you going to deploy it on this thing, this device, in these places, and bring in all these different ideas and people? It's really a high energy level event.
Yeah. And looking back at your experience in Solution Fest, Rhonda, what was your highlight of presenting at Solution Fest this last year?
I really liked it when people started telling me how they were taking it back and what they were going to do with it, how they found something that fit into something they were already working in, and it felt kind of like, and they're like, oh, it's low cost, I can get it done in like 10 minutes or less. This is like really awesome. And it was really great to share and hear about what other people were working on.
Mm-hmm. And Nick, what was your highlight of presenting at Solution Fest at this last Learning Solutions event?
Yeah, I think agreeing with Rhonda, when you see other people, it kind of clicks what you're showing them and how they start to think about how that can apply to what they're doing. Just seeing that excitement, it gets me pumped back up to go back and do more as well, and take their ideals.
Yeah. And Pooja, you presented at Demofest here at this last DevLearn. What was your highlight at Demofest this year?
Yeah, so at Demofest, and I was at Solution Fest as well, if you don't remember.
Oh, that's right. You and wish were there.
So yes, it was fun presenting, and the first time I presented, I was a little nervous whether people will like my ideas or not. So I was a little, will people visit my table? Will they come and see the project that I've created? But I was pleasantly surprised when I had a group of 15 or more people, standing by my table and listening to what I had to say, and it was fun. It was great.
Yeah. So what were your expectations going into it? Was it everything that you thought it would be?
I was not expecting a lot out of it, but the moment I entered there, I saw so many people, demonstrating their projects. It was fun. It was nice, and I think it was more than what I had expected.
Yeah. And Nick, what were your expectations? Was it everything that you thought it would be?
Yeah, I mean, doing it a couple times now, have a little track record. But the first time, I do remember like being a little scared about, getting in front of everyone and talking about what you did and would they like it or would they agree with the thought process and so on. But everyone is so positive, and you hear different perspectives of people doing things in different fields. That I just love it. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, and Rhonda, so this was your first time presenting at Solution Fest here. What were your expectations? Was it everything that you thought it would be?
It went far better than I thought it would. I brought a Mac, I brought 2 iPads from different years, and I brought an iPhone, and I really brought all those things because I thought one of those was not going to work. But the tables were set up, and everything worked, and I was able to share my devices with people, and it was really amazing having that connection. I'm like, oh, sure, you could see this on the Mac, you could see it on the iPad, and here's what it looks like on my iPhone, and everything worked brilliantly together. I mean, it was better than I thought it could possibly be.
Awesome. And David, in your experience, what has been the feedback from past participants?
It's been very similar to what we've been hearing here. And one of the things that I love is the description of people who said that they were nervous going into it and how quickly they were able to get over it and what a positive experience it was. That's pretty much what we hear from Demofest, from Solution Fest, and what we're expecting for mLearning Fest. It's definitely something that people are excited to be a part of. There's a lot of energy that's in the room. There's a tremendous amount of feedback. I have yet to hear anyone who hasn't looked at participating in one of the fests as an incredibly positive experience, and we're expecting the same thing from mLearning Fest.
Would you have any advice or tips you would offer somebody who might be interested in participating in mLearning Demo Fest?
First, the biggest piece of advice is to put yourself out there, participate. I think there's a lot of people who struggle to take that step, who have that nervousness. I don't know if I want to show my work. I don't know if it's good enough, and it's not that sort of an environment. This is a very positive environment, as you've heard from people who've participated. It is extremely peer-based. It's a great opportunity to get your work out there, to show it, share it with other people, and get incredibly valuable feedback. So the biggest piece of advice that I would give people is whatever that hurdle is that's keeping you from considering doing a submission, jump over it because it is completely worth it.
Yeah, yeah. And Rhonda, what advice or tips or tricks would you give to somebody who might be interested in participating?
Well, bring backups for your backups and be prepared for them all to work, which was awesome. And if you don't have somebody traveling with you, make sure you make a little friend to bring you a drink or something like that during the event. And know that when you sit there and you write your explanation of your project, some people can't get to you like the other people participating, and what you write and information you provide is extremely valuable for the people that can't get to you. And that helped me because I couldn't see the other people presenting, and I was able to go through all their pieces. And also it helps draw people over. They're like, well, I can't only see 15 people, I need to work this person in. So make sure you really take time with that little narrative.
And Nick, what advice or tips would you give to somebody who might be interested?
I think as an attendee or a presenter, one of the things I like to do is think about what they might, what good things and bad things that happened during the actual production, and sharing those experiences with them. It really helps you to connect with your audience and help them understand, what happened, and be open to input. You get so much input, and as I think a couple people mentioned, have a glass of water, a bottle of water, because you do so much talking.
Yeah.
At the end, you're like, time for a nap. You're drained.
And Pooja, do you have any advice for potential people who might be interested in submitting a project?
Yes, be ready with your plan B, plan C, and plan D. As Rhonda brought so many equipments, be well equipped for your demonstration. And yes, get a lot of water for yourself because you'll be speaking all 3 hours when you will be there in the demo fest. Also, if you have narration in your course, as I had, get external speakers because there is so much noise, so much good noise that your course audio won't be heard at all. And be proud of whatever you've created and present it in front of them.
Yeah, great advice. Well, thank you everybody for participating. Thank you, Pooja, Nick, Rhonda, and David. And thank you to our audience for watching. This now concludes our Google Plus mLearning Demofest Hangout. And if you want more information, do visit our website at www.mlearncon.com and submit your project. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Take care, everybody.